Good evening, everyone. How's it going? Tonight we are heading to Cap-Haïtien. Tonight's live title is What's Happening in Cap-Haïtien. And tonight, live, guys, this is not to cause division. It is not to bring Cap-Haïtien into a bad light because Cap-Haïtien does represent Haiti. But this is to have an honest conversation about authority, structure, the lack of planning, and how the lack of structure in Haiti continue to hurt ordinary people within our country. My name is Marie, and I am the creator of Life in Haiti, and I welcome you to this channel. If it is your first time here, I do encourage you guys to please share the live. Let me know where you guys are tuned in from and share your thoughts. Tonight's live is somewhat of a reaction. Let me give a shout out to Sherry Hugh. And thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much at the beginning of the show. Thank you for all of you guys' support. Thank you guys so much. I will be reacting to a recent event that's taking place in Cap-Haïtien. And I want to remind you guys, I want to be logic and not have an emotional response, as you will see in the video that I am going to share with you guys. For my English speaking people, this upload that I'll be sharing is more in Creole, but there are some things you don't need to even understand the language to understand exactly what is taking place. So don't forget, guys, as we get the show started, to please hit the like button. Peterson Burburn, thank you for tuning in. Miss Gloria Sannon from Faithway Ministry and Imani Kids, thank you for tuning in. Hi, Marie and LIH family, stay blessed. Same to you guys. Let's get into this upload. Tonight, too, I'm on StreamYard, and I would like to share the link. If anyone would like to come in and share your thoughts, and if you're tuned in from Cap-Haïtien, moi vle saluer tout moun mwen yo, et moi souhaite que nous tout a passé un bon dimanche après-midi. Et si vous suivez sorti Cap-Haïtien et puis vous capable, moi partager link là que vous capable passer et vous capable partager opinion pour sous live là I swear. So let's get into the live, guys. Let's share this, okay?
Limite la déterminée là. Est-ce que faire forcer à une ancienne maison? C'est pour venir mesurer la veille pour elle. C'est pas une ancienne maison. La cour, hein? Ancienne maison. La cour, hein? La cour de ça.
Mesdames, messieurs, bonjour, bonsoir, tout dépend de là que nous pouvons regarder vidéo. Et faut que moi dis nous, c'était gros tension sur le boulevard Cap-Haïtien, côté que le délégué départemental là, accompagné de magistrat Anjibel, commissaire du gouvernement, eh bien, t'as pral continuer avec processus écrasé caille sur boulevard. Et bien, côté que un citoyen t'as pral arriver et bail commissaire gouvernement, yon pesquette et chef t'as pral réagir, côté que t'as pas demandé pour arrêter citoyens et faut que moi dis nous en pile caille t'es arrivé craser sur boulevard tout n'a invité nous suivre avec un pile attention.
Monsieur Frappé commissaire.
Let me read. I want to that this live is into even defending the illegal constructions, which nor is it intended to encourage disorder. That is never my intention. And you guys know I try to stay away from these type of subjects. But when it is viral all over Haiti, it's worth talking about, because this live is questioning how authority is exercised, calling out the lack of structure, and advocating for dignity for the people of Haiti. I'm going to share just a little bit with what I know and what I've done my small investigation to find out. But for those of you guys who have been to Cap-Haïtien or who would like to visit Cap-Haïtien, Cap-Haïtien today is a big tourist spot for the people of Haiti and representation of Haiti. And when you get to Cap-Haïtien, you'll see by the ocean front, by the boulevard, there's a lot of businesses. And this is just my opinion. There's also a lot of really nice businesses. And then there's also a lot of small business owners. They have small restaurants, bars, and of course, there's two sides to every story. It is crowded. There can be changes made. But how do we go about the changes being made? Now, I am told that authorities had shared with everyone that at some point they will be doing what they were doing. Now, how they shared it, how they planned on fixing what they are saying is wrong. It's obvious there was no structure. I'm going to play another video too, guys, to share a different, let me share another video from another creator too. And let me give a shout out to these creators. This here, I believe, is Tizo, that's up in Cap-Haïtien, and shout out to him. And you guys, please visit their channel. Not this one. Give me 1 second. All right, let's play this one. I want to share what really was concerning from this video. Is from the beginning in Creole, you can hear that this guy was telling them that I purchased this. You guys gave me a license legally to be able to do this. And now you turning around and destroying it without even saying or without an explanation. I want you guys to keep in mind, order without structure become chaos, and authority without accountability, which is a huge problem that we have in Haiti, becomes abuse. There's too much abuse of power within Haiti, guys. So if you care about this type of subject, I encourage you to share it, because maybe at times we have to stop and take a look at our own behavior in order for us to change our behavior. But we know that that's also something that's hard with human beings, but it is also something very hard within our culture. So let's continue to watch. Let's talk about the crowd control here. This is authorities, those who are put in place. I believe the government commissioner, you could say, is present. And one of the first concerns outside of what they've done is there's no crowd control. These people are supposed to be the educated, those who are set in place to lead and represent the community. And obviously, they are supposed to be trained prior. And I just had a recent live where I spoke about having crowd control even within businesses, setting structure in place for people in Haiti. Because the honest truth is, when you're looking at videos like that coming out of Haiti in this year of 2026, it is chaotic. What is it today that we, the people of Haiti, cannot stop to learn or even stop to train? Obviously, there's a pre-planned operation that's taking place where they're going to be destroying these constructions that's deemed illegal on the boulevard. Obviously, there should have been some structure. There should have been some guidelines put in place. This is just to show you, because this is clear. This is not Marie saying, you could see it from the video. If in fact the plan is to break down all of these buildings, why wasn't there a structure put in place prior to even coming out? Why wasn't there boundaries to protect the people? And most of all, why did authorities not make sure that each and every building was emptied out and there was no one there, whether you agreed with it or not? Don't forget, guys, as you come in, to please share the live. And if it is your first time here, please hit the like button. Authorities set no clear boundaries for the people. That's one major problem that we have. And as long as authorities continue to operate this way, in my opinion, there will always be a lack of respect for authority by the people. Because the way that things is done, there's no control. There's no boundary. There's no safety perimeter. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Because as I'll share this video more, you'll see that even in some of the buildings, people were still there while they were coming in with the tractor truck. And these are officials, people who are set in place, people that our children are looking up to, people that many people are respecting. Shall we just say kissing a, okay? I know I have kids that follow me, so I'm not going to get out of line. But they had all these people kissing their butts, even in the wrong. Why? Because they have trained our people to accept all that's not normal to be normal. So the abuse that this young man just endured just from speaking up, you hear a lot of people in the background taking up for the commissioner. You hear a lot of people in the background saying that it's okay what the commissioner and his boys basically did. Because you can't question what the commissioner has done, because they themselves have become accustomed to what's not normal to be normal. Shout out to each and everyone that's in the house tonight. I'm going to continue to share this video, guys, and the show will continue, guys. So please share the live.
Comment ça passe là?
Excuse me, guys. I accidentally threw it off. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let's go here. Let's go here.
Vidéo et faut que moi dis nous c'était gros tension sur boulevard Cap-Haïtien côté que le délégué départemental là accompagné de magistrat Anjibel commissaire du gouvernement et bien t'a pral continuer avec processus écraser caille sur boulevard et bien côté que un citoyen t'a pral arriver et bail commissaire gouvernement yon pesquette et chef yo t'a pral réagir côté que t'a pral demander pour arrêter citoyen et faut que moi dis nous en pile caille te arriver craser sur boulevard tout n'a invité nous suivre avec en pile attention.
Let me pause this for a little bit. You hear him trying to explain that you guys sold this to me and now you guys are doing that. But authorities in Haiti, do they know that them mixing into the crowd, that they lose control of what's really happening? I mean, I just want to know, because these are supposed to be some of the most educated people in Haiti, so they say. These are the top officials that make decisions within Haiti. Let's continue, guys. Yes, I mean, do you guys see how on camera the police officer? Now, for some of you guys who are tuned in, who may not understand, number one, just to give you guys a little bit of background, before anyone in Haiti can get to where you put up 4 walls, it's not for the weak. And I can guarantee you, living in Cap-Haïtien today is very expensive. I get a chance because of this platform to speak with so many different people. And I know someone building in Cap-Haïtien today, it takes a lot of money. And by the time someone finally get to put up that structure, and you finally sit back and you're relaxing, and you're thinking, just at this time when there's all of this problem in Port-au-Prince, you can finally get to make maybe just a little bit of profit from what you've put out, which is normal. It's human. And they're doing business. And it's always been legal. But now all of a sudden, it's not legal. And this is how they treat you. I'm going to continue, guys. Let's continue. Now we're not, I'm sorry, guys, that I didn't have this shared. I do apologize. I'm not condoning this young man behavior. And should he have responded maybe somewhat differently? Yes. But hold on, let me share it since it wasn't on screen. Let me share it again.
Nous en pile cas été arrivé craser sur boulevard tout n'a invité nous suivre avec un pile attention.
They're already saying arrest him. The commissioner, he initiates contact. And you can clearly hear the fear in this young man because they done kicked him in his groin area. You guys know how that is with doing towards a man. And all of them started attacking him and beating him. But that's not it, guys. Let's continue on this video. Let's continue. You see, the guy in charge even slapped him. Do you guys see any form of organization there? That is a skill within our community we lack. And I know a lot of you guys are in the diaspora community and you don't like to hear these talks about Haiti. Myself, as a Haitian woman, I highly dislike having these talks or seeing that they are the reality of what's happening here within our country. Let me go into the audience, guys, as we move forward. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, especially if it is your first time here. I am on the road, guys, to 40K, and I cannot do it alone. So please continue to show your support. 1906, James, thank you for tuning in. I thought Cap-Haïtien was safe and had an international airport. I'm from Sacramento, USA. This doesn't take away from Cap-Haïtien safety. This is the officials who are initiating this cleanup, saying that a lot of the businesses on the boulevard are illegally built, maybe even improperly built, and they are just coming in and removing those structures. Yes, I was told that they did have some type of warning for the businesses. But keep in mind too, guys, even in Cap-Haïtien, it is a struggle for people that have reached a point where they've accomplished a business. And imagine in Haiti, officials giving you permission, giving you the license to put up a structure, and then they turn around and tell you no. But there's no consultation done. That is the problem we have within Haiti. And there's no excuse, in my opinion, because many of our leaders, they travel. Many of them attended school outside of of Haiti. They understand how to communicate with people. And in my opinion here, being that this is such a sensitive thing to do to someone anywhere in the world, not just in Haiti, there should have been some type of consultation with the people. Being that you gave them prior permission, will there be some type of compensation that will go to them for destroying the structure that they actually worked hard to put up? So the video that I've shared, this is not making Cap-Haïtien unsafe. Maybe a lot of business owners are living in fear. They feeling unsafe from the decisions the authorities are making. And as I shared, I'm not saying that the decision they're making is wrong. Maybe they're going about it to clean up the boulevard. Maybe they're feeling that the boulevard is overcrowded. But clearly, this is the wrong way to go about doing it, especially when a lot of the people had prior permission to build where they build. Mrs. Kingdom Citizen, good evening, Marie. Good evening, too. Good evening. What happened in Cap-Haïtien? I am sharing it with you guys. Stitching Goods, thank you for tuning in. The Chosen One, good evening, sis, and everyone in the chat. Good evening to you, too. Jadus, good evening. 1906, James says, I know they have a ton of security in Cap-Haïtien, which is what keeps the area safe in a booming economy. Bonsoir, hello, greatness, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in. Blessed and favor, good to see you, Marie. I hope you're feeling better. Thank you so much, blessed and favor. And yes, guys, I am starting to feel better. I'm not, I wouldn't say 100%, but I'm sure not where I was. Therefore, I'm happy. Caradon, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in. Wazaline, bonsoir, Marie Noog. Thank you for tuning in. Good evening to you too. Good evening, my friend from Haiti, First Haitian Baptist Church. Thank you for tuning in. Good evening, my friend from Haiti. What are they going to do with the palace? That's another question, guys. That's still left to be seen, because it's easy to tell someone something, but we must put actions behind our words. Back says, hi, Marie. I hope all is well. It's been a while since I have been on the line. Thank you for tuning in tonight. The Chosen One says, is that the commissioner with that big Kool-Aid smile? Yes. What was he smiling about? Nothing is funny about any of this. It is extremely disappointing to see. Well, when you normalize what's not normal, that is the result you get. People will laugh in extreme conditions and disappointing conditions. They will take it to be a funny situation when there's absolutely nothing that's funny about it. Because business owners, I hear patois, even some of the nice restaurants I've visited there in Cap-Haïtien, they have also been destroyed. Hi, Marie. I hope you are living the best life ever. Your friend, the East Coast Peacemaker. I'll say I'm living as peaceful as possible, but the best life, I don't know yet. Manila, how's it going? Hello, all. Elizabeth said, this is madness. They gave him the permit to build, now want to destroy it. They would never do that to the oligarchs. You know, I don't want to make this about racism, Elizabeth, but at times you start wondering, is that a way to push out the small business owners so that they can build? And if that is what they're trying to do, their intentions is, shouldn't the people be compensated or should they just be put out? What do you guys think? I'm Black American, but I love Haitian women. Thank you, concerned citizen. Why did they hit him for? I've shared the video, guys, a few times. Watching this makes me sick. It made me sick too. We as Haitians are getting attacked everywhere, including in our own country. And that is what disturbed my spirit watching this upload. Can you imagine everything that's happening currently with the Haitian people all over the world, in the United States, the uncertainty with TPS? You hear so much all over that's going on with Haitian people. And a lot of these people in Cap-Haïtien made the decision to stay home, to build and invest in home. And now this is the result that they've gotten. Let me continue to share, guys. Let me give a shout out to Concerned Citizen. I pray you're doing well, Sister FBA Love. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the channel, and may God bless you.
Non. Mwen arrêté n'a attend. C'est qui ça y fait? Irrévérence, outrage à magistrat. Tout le monde maintenant. OK. Tout le monde maintenant à distance. Tout civil, tout le monde, personne ne va pas connaître à distance. Tout civil.
That's his excuse. But they don't see that they initiated a disturbance as well. Do you guys see how our people, you see how their minds work? De-escalate the situation and putting up some perimeters. No, everybody start laughing. Absolutely, YouTube right there and watching the news every day. Many of you guys are tuned in all over the world. Majority of my peoples are from the United States. Tell me where and what official would have had a scenario like this just take place and continue on the way that they just did. Because, see, we've gotten to a point where we normalize violence, and that's just reality. It doesn't faze some of us anymore. It becomes a normal day.
Faut qu'il mette l'ordre, tout ça qui est capable de faire. Respecter la loi. Est-ce que là-dedans, vous connaissez, mais on a plus. La PPT qui là. L'Assemblée travaille varié. L'Assemblée au balcon pour la dentelle. L'Assemblée au balcon pour la dentelle. L'Assemblée au balcon. Est-ce qu'il y a ça nous reconnaît?
You guys know what this proves? Even educated people, when placed in leadership roles, can still fail their people. Education without discipline, training, structure, emotional control, chaos, right? You guys will see that this building that they're about to do whatever they're about to do to, there's people all in that building.
Hey, chef, faut faire descendre. Quittez. Non. Avec nous. Chef, je crois que faire descendre. Si c'est avec si c'est arrêté que vous faites descendre, même si après le même avec vous en l'air. Si arrêtez bien l'arrêté, vous faites descendre. Arrêtez, vous faites descendre. C'est fini.
You know, this isn't even about, let's say, one person. It's not about just the commissaire that's present. It operates under a broken system. That whole system is broken. There's no planning. There's no clear enforcement process and respectful communication. We lack those simple attributes, and that's just reality. We lack them. If there was urban planning from the beginning, people would not have spent a penny to build there. If there was clear enforcement, I've shared this when mentoring with others. You cannot live a life of no fear. You cannot live your life always, I don't care. I don't care about this. That is one of the worst way to lead your life. If I have anyone that's young that's watching me, you have to have someone, when their name is mentioned, whatever you're doing, it grabs your attention. You see some of the worst type of people, when they end up near a church, they're going to straighten up because they know they are near the house of the Lord, their creator, who can destroy them. We lack respect for authority in Haiti. And authority, is time for them to question themselves, to figure out a way for them to gain respect from the community so that they can have clear enforcement policies. In Texas, when there's a crime scene, you cannot be all up, not in Haiti, because there's no enforcement. And this is reality, guys. This is everyday life for many people. And there's no accountability neither. See, if there was structures that's set in place, that's respectful, that also hold authorities accountable, I bet they would not have been destroying that whole structure, the building, with people still in it. There would have been prior planning to make sure that that whole area was cleared out, because if anything happens, they will be held responsible for the damages. This whole scenario shows a lack of respect for a Haitian person life, even right here within their own community. You guys who are tuned in, what do you guys think? What are your thoughts? I feel he just got tired of and took up arms. Am I wrong in this situation? In this understanding, my sister? Guys, every one of you guys who tune in are grown, and I cannot control what you do. Therefore, whatever decisions you make, just make sure it's best for you. That's all I could tell you, okay? I'm not going to tell you what you can and cannot do with your life. It's your life. You just do what's best for you. Walden, I lost your number. Give me a holler. I will see. Okay, if your number is still the same, I will give you a holler. Okay. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm hoping all is well. The U.S. helped. It's been a mess. As an FBA, I feel really bad for the Haitian people. We, as Haitians, feel bad for ourselves because this is a shame. Shame on them, whoever they are. How much do a Haitian have to suffer? I mean, many of you guys know it is not easy to build in Haiti. I saw even Patois. There's another famous restaurant that recently opened. They all got hit. And I hope to be able to help people get some type of compensation. And not only that, guys, in the video with the commissioner, one of them, and he's telling the commissioner that what he's doing is wrong and that he is making a mistake. Destroy legal, but you governance adhering to the law. That's true. I agree with that. Thank you so much, Sherry Hugh, for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Angie Bell, the new mayor of Cap-Haïtien, is making an effort to organize the city since it is at the moment a hot mess for the tourists and diaspora. Like I said, I do agree that there needs to be some changes. There needs to be some cleanup, especially in the Cap-Haïtien area. But I don't agree with how things are turning out, the way that they're going about doing it. Unless I'm imagining, because I've been in that area, in the Mache, which is also somewhat on the boulevard, where a lot of these women and men have serviced the community. Now, are they doing it the right way? Are they disposing a lot of trash in the area? Of course. I mean, there needs to be some type of structure put in place. But I'm thinking when officials reach there, could it be chaotic as well? You guys share this live. My voice can't go far, but just maybe we can learn from a child. There needs to be some type of structure put in place for the people prior to just coming in and destroying what they have. Because a lot of people in Haiti, they literally have to go out every day in order to feed their family. So when you just coming in and just destroying or removing them without clear communication to say, hey, we are about to clean up this area and we're putting you in this area to make sure we're doing something nice for the country, hype them up. Many people in Haiti, even them, they want Haiti to change. They want to see Haiti thriving and doing better. Communicate it to them positively and also make them feel as if they're a part so that people aren't disappointed. People aren't taking that news in a negative way, and it creates more and more distance between the community and officials. The trash. You guys, isn't it funny how every day in Cap-Haïtien they're cleaning? Even in Port-au-Prince, every day you have these people going out, they're cleaning, they're cleaning. And it's funny because that same area that they just cleaned up this morning, by the evening time, I'm telling you, you have to see it yourself to believe it, because you can't make this up. Why? There's no structure set in place. And I'm saying to myself, I'm not going to take away from myself, but I'm not going to say I'm the smartest. This is just simple. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. If you're going to clean up and put up signs and say, do not throw away trash there, what alternative did you offer the people for them to be able to put their trash? Why not order the big waste management dumpsters and put them on the side of the road? Teach our people how to live. Teach them how to dispose of trash. Because yes, you need the trash truck. They need to come around. And I saw this even in the DR. They have a structure. There are places to dispose of the trash. It's like, c'est jouer avec nous. It's like it's a game that's being played with the average Haitian person. Because it don't make sense even how authorities handle situations that need immediate solution. The solution is not just coming by and with the trash truck and creating traffic, creating chaos, picking up trash. No. The clear solution is to start teaching people how to dispose of it. This is the proper way. It makes it a lot easier for my staff to just come by and pick up the trash. When you put it, dispose of it right there. If you give people somewhere to dispose of the trash, maybe people will stop throwing it on the side of the road. There are roads in Haiti today that is not accessible because it is filled with trash. And that's concerning because officials, they know better. They know how people are supposed to be living. They are not living like that themselves within their home. Majority of them, their children, are exposed to what's nice. Their children go to school outside of Haiti. But then we keep the Haitian people in the state that we are in. I can imagine the pain of these people. It took me more than 25 years to build my house at 80%. And I know very well what you are talking about. Manila, I know. And I'm going to end on that. Yes, they are making a difference. and are planning on cleaning up, maybe doing some development. But let's not forget that some of the people who put business in place, they've been there. They are the day ones of the Haitian people of our community. They're the ones who have kept Cap-Haïtien. And if there's going to be changes made, involve them in it. Offer people options. Accept responsibility for your mistakes. That, to me, that is a great leader. I would have been apologizing first to the people, because this should not have taken place. It should not have been allowed from the beginning. And having a city hall meeting with people, putting rules and structure in place. My hope is that our children will grow up to have structure. You know, structure gives you a sense of self-pride, self-respect. Know how to carry yourself, and you should know how to communicate. We need to learn that within our community. And if you ask me, it equates to a lack of love for each other. Because, see, other nations that have a level of respect for each other, there is a way that they are going to handle things. There is a way that they are going to communicate things. That's because, number one, there is a level of love for thy neighbor. And we need to do more of that within our community. If you are tuned in from Cap-Haïtien, or maybe you know someone that have been affected by what took place, you know, God gives and he takes away, right? If you agree with this live, please share it. Bring awareness so that these business owners can get some type of level of compensation. They invested. As you heard, that young man shared, I bought it from you guys, and you gave me a license. Before I go, a light bulb just came on. About maybe 2.5 years ago. And that's something you guys need to watch out for too. And my people pulled out of the deal for exactly that. The first location we were going to have for a center was going to be in Cap-Haïtien. We ended up going to the north. I went there. I went to some property, negotiated. My sister actually paid for the property in full. That was something in the background that I wanted to share with you guys, you know, like when everything was good. We got a pretty good deal on the property. And the next step was for us to build a school to help underprivileged children in the north. I left and I returned to finalize the paperwork. And during the meeting, it's good to pay attention to details. And if any of you guys have ever handled any sorts of business with me, you know, I'm going to take you through the process with me. I want you to learn. I want you to know, you know, and if you peep something, tell me. So I go into this meeting physically with them, but then I also have my sister with me virtually listening in. And while we're getting everything, finalized, the guy up and says that the property is not a private property. That in the north, about 5 families, he stated, actually owned and was granted private property. That majority of property in the north is not owned privately, and that the government owns it. They give you some type of permit, and at any time, the government can choose to make changes. And we were like, hold up. We just paid you thousands. And now you're telling us that we're not private owners of this property, and that moving forward, there could be changes. And he said, yes. He said, that is the whole north. And I'm like, well, I'm from Port-au-Prince trying to give this spiel, and things aren't like that, and yada, yada, yada. And he clearly stated, he said, young lady, he's up there, whatever, a server guy there. And he says, I am telling you the truth. No one owns anything. And at any time, by law, things are subject to change. He says it doesn't happen often because you see everybody's just there. But if the government decided that they needed that property, they this, they that, there's a chance you can lose that property. And right then and there, of course, my sister was like, Marie, we'll talk later, but we're going to pause. And we came out of the deal. And reality, how we were able to come out of the deal was another, but another one of my sisters, because the person we bought it from, a lot of the times people aren't going to return you the money. But another one of my sisters stepped up and took the property. And then she's still the co-owner of that property, I believe, until today. So these are things that you got to pay attention to, guys, when purchasing property. And I know that many of you guys are from Cap-Haïtien, the North area, and you can verify what I am sharing with you, because maybe you have some different information. But this was fairly recent. When I say 224, when this took place. So be mindful when purchasing property out there. And I think it's pretty much a similar situation. And we know that there is a lot of abuse of power here in Haiti. So if you just so happen to have gotten a really good position, maybe a beach, piece of property and stuff like that, and they decide they want to do something with it, then it is possible that you can lose that property. Verify it, check it out, guys. Just sharing with you guys my experience. I thank you, each and everyone, for tuning in. Continue to pray for Haiti, guys, for the lack of organizational skills, the lack of discipline, the lack of accountability, the lack of leadership, the lack of structure. This is a system, guys, that is hurting us government wise. And in order for Haiti to flow, we cannot deny that we need a stable government. We need, we need something balancing, guys, to get Haiti back on course. I don't think any country can operate the way that we are going, right? Thank you guys so much. And thank you to each and everyone that did reach out to me in support of the center this week from my post, guys. If you are moved to support the center, you can do so. Please get in touch with me via email in the description. You speak to me, I do speak back, guys. We are in need of your support for us to continue to grow, for us to continue to do the work that God placed us here in Haiti to do, the change that we want to see, the change that we are talking about tonight. We see it's difficult to just get that from adults. And in order for us to see that change, we have to start with the children today in Haiti and move forward that way by showing them, structure, planning, accountability, responsibility. These are things that we do, that we will continue to do here at the center. And I thank you to everyone for all of your support, all of your love, for trusting me, trusting the members, the staff here to continue to do the work, continue to pray for the kids as we get into 226. And I also have 26 people watching. Thank you guys so much. We're just going to pray that the kids continue to have a good year. This year, guys, I need your support before I go. We have to bring in the 6th grade because my vision is to take the center from start to end. We don't have pre-K, kindergarten. At this time, we do not have the available space. At some point, it will be a blessing to the community. But the children we have, I just don't want these kids to end up just going out into the streets, and giving the kids an opportunity. And I will continue to fight for them, guys, for the organization. And I know many of you guys are loyal to the organization. You will continue to do the same with me. So I ask that you please share with family and friends. If you are involved in a body of church, share it at church. Share it with your children. Instill that charitable spirit too in your children, because I have a lot of my peoples. You guys are older, and life is not guaranteed to us, right? Even myself. So what happens when we're no longer around? So we have to instill the spirit of giving even within our children, our grandchildren, so that the spirit of giving back will continue. And we need to have a savings, guys, for us to be able to pay the 6th grade teacher. And the higher the grades are, guys, the more difficult the lesson plans are. And we just have to pay the teachers just a little bit more, because we're not going to bring in anybody. We want to bring in professors that are qualified professors to teach and do a really, really good job. So this year, guys, that is a goal. We have the space for the 6th grade already. The only thing we will be doing is putting in the benches during the summertime, but that's down the line. But guys, let's continue to share. No amount of support is too big, too little, right? I have 30 something thousand people that follow this channel. If each of you guys donated $1 tonight, you see just how much we would raise for the organization. And I'm telling you, the day that we get that kind of funding, you're going to see just how much we will do. I love you guys, and I thank you all. I hope that you had a blessed Sunday, and we'll continue to have a blessed evening, and already wishing you guys a happy Monday. So until next time, please check out some of my old uploads to keep the channel on the algorithm, guys. Love you all much. We do this for Haiti, guys. So please don't think, this is to create division. Cap-Haïtien is safe, and you could still visit Cap-Haïtien. I do think the intention is to clean up, but in the process, we must think of people, within our community. We don't have to be so rude, so brash, and so ugly to the people of Haiti. Love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time.